Hi everybody, this is Detective Tox, just uploading a quick video for Evolve, and this is to do with the video gallery. There's tutorials. Start off with Monster, and I'll just let it run from here.
Goliath is a physical brute with powerful melee abilities. Use the smell ability to highlight nearby hunters and wildlife. Melee attacks are very effective at close range. Eat to gain armor and evolve. Goliath can climb almost any surface. Leap to travel faster. Goliath will leap towards the crosshair's location. The leap ability recharges over time. While jumping towards a ledge, hold the climb button to catch it and climb up. A well-placed rock throw delivers a crushing blow from a distance. The leap smash is effective against one target or many. Fire breath is ideal for damaging multiple targets at once. Charge attack can close the distance in combat or aid escape. Kraken is death from above. Use the smell ability to highlight nearby hunters and wildlife. Melee attacks are effective at close range and while in the air. Eat to gain armor and evolve. Kraken can climb almost any surface. Use Airburst to travel faster. This ability recharges over time. Kraken will fly towards the direction you're moving. Lightning Strike unleashes a powerful electrical blast. Banshee mines are great for ambushes and homing on nearby targets. Aftershock deals heavy damage to any nearby targets. Vortex pushes hunters away while dealing damage. Wraith is a deadly assassin that excels at trickery. Use the smell ability to highlight nearby hunters and wildlife. Melee attacks are very effective at close range. Eat to gain armor and evolve. Wraith can climb almost any surface. Warp to travel faster. The warp ability recharges over time. Wraith will warp towards the direction you're moving. Use Warp Blast to warp to a target and create an explosive blast. Abduction can be used to steal targets away from their path. Spawn a decoy to fight for you while you go invisible. Supernova creates a powerful arena to fight in. Melee speed and damage are increased. Stealth mode to hide your tracks and sneak by flocks of birds. You move slowly while sneaking, so make sure there's distance between you and your pursuers before entering stealth mode. Confuse the hunters by leaving tracks in one direction, then sneaking in another direction. Lone hunters are vulnerable to your pounce ability. To pounce, use your melee attack while in stealth mode. A pounce target cannot escape unless one of their teammates shoots you off. Fire breath can be used to reveal cloaked hunters or finish off fleeing targets. Hold down the rock throw button to fake out a hunter. Wait for them to waste jetpack fuel dodging, then greet them with a rock. Armor can be easily regenerated. Health can't. If you lose all of your armor in combat, consider disengaging to find wildlife. Get extra distance out of your leaps by jumping off of tall objects. Learn to combo your abilities. For example, leap smash into a target, then immediately capitalize with charge attack. If you hold the climb button while looking at any surface, the crosshair will change shape, indicating if a surface is climbable. Air bursts recharge slowly outside of combat. Fly as far as you can before triggering the air burst again. Stay in the air during combat. High above the hunters is the ideal perspective for successfully landing hits with Kraken's abilities. Remember to use your long-range melee attacks when abilities are on cooldown, or to finish off a weakened hunter. Use Aftershock to damage clustered targets and hunter equipment. Kraken can still move after triggering the ability, so continue to adjust your position to hit as many targets as possible. Lightning Strike is powerful, but easy to escape. Use it on targets with few movement options. Use your Vortex to isolate high-value targets like medics and trappers. Finish them off once they're separated from their teammates. Use Banshee Mines to slow down pursuing hunters. Hide them in the path of your escape, so hunters have to deal with them instead of chasing you. The Wraith has a small pool of health and armor and cannot stay in battle for extended periods of time. Hit and run tactics must be employed. Sneak often when outside of combat. The Wraith's small silhouette and low profile during stealth mode allow for a lot of successful sneaking. Warp in and out of sight during combat. Use your abilities to confuse the enemy. Warp Blast deals heavy damage and is easy to use. It's great for hunting and fighting. Supernova is a great counter to the mobile arena, provided you have some armor to fight. If hunters escape the shroud, you can use abduction to bring them back. Not only is Decoy a great escape mechanic, it is also a powerful stealth pounce enabler. When out of line of sight, trigger the decoy, then move into stealth pounce position and pounce a lone hunter while their teammates are busy with the decoy.
Okay, that was monsters. Let's go to assault. Markov basic.
Markov is the assault class and the damage dealer in the group. When in combat, use the lightning gun to deal great damage. Lightning can also chain attack groups of enemies. Place arc mines for an ambush or close fight, but keep in mind they take a few seconds to arm. The assault rifle is great at long range. Continue to press the fight with assault by using the personal shield. Wait until the monster is attacking, then activate it for temporary invulnerability.
Hide basic.
Hide is the assault class and the damage dealer in the group. The flamethrower deals heavy damage at close range. Use the minigun to rapidly inflict damage at long range. The toxic grenade can be used to flush the monster out of an advantageous area. Remember to use the personal shield.
Parnell basic.
Parnell is the assault class and the damage dealer in the group. The super soldier ability increases fire rate and movement speed at the cost of health points. The combat shotgun is a fully automatic, short-range damage dealer. The multi-fire rocket launcher is also fully automatic and excels at long-range combat. Remember to use the personal shield.
Markov Advanced.
Use your lightning gun as much as possible. It's the most powerful weapon in your arsenal. When the battery runs out, start deploying arc mines. Arc mines should be hidden out of sight, in bushes or at the tops of cliffs. However, during combat, place your arc mines in the open for teammates to retreat to if they're in trouble. Switch to your assault rifle while you are trying to get close enough to use the lightning gun. Don't trigger your personal shield too early. Your medic can heal you back to full health while you're shielded, so don't be afraid to take a few hits before activating it. You can still trigger your personal shield after being in-capped. Use it to keep the monster from finishing you off and give your medic a chance to get you back on your feet.
Hide Advanced.
Use your flamethrower as often as possible. When the monster is too far for the flamethrower, switch to your minigun. The flamethrower is your most powerful weapon, as well as the most visible. When a teammate is in trouble, use that to your advantage. Light the monster up and force it to retreat. Use your minigun to exploit holes in the monster's armor. Remember to get close to the monster. The minigun has more range than the flamethrower, but not by much. Don't trigger your personal shield too early. Your medic can heal you back to full health while you're shielded, so don't be afraid to take a few hits before activating it. A good monster will hide around corners and try to fight in areas where it has an advantage. Use the toxic grenade to flush the monster out and force it to fight on your terms. Toxic clouds will slow down allies. Be careful where you throw your toxic grenade, especially if the monster is trying to escape. Throw your toxic grenades on in-cap teammates. The extra damage may be enough to drive the monster away before it can finish them off.
Parnell Advanced.
Make the most of your super soldier ability. Trigger it in open areas where you have clear line of sight and plenty of room to dodge around. Try not to get knocked down, as you'll lose valuable seconds recovering instead of dealing damage. Remember that your super soldier ability comes at the cost of some of your own health. Pair up with a good medic. Get up close with the combat shotgun, and when out of range, switch to the multi-fire rocket launcher while repositioning.
Okay, so that's Monster and Assault out of the way. Now we'll go to Medic. Val, Basic.
Val is the medic. She keeps the team alive. Use the med gun to heal or revive teammates from a distance. The tranq rifle will slow the monster and highlight its location for a short amount of time. When in combat, use the sniper rifle to create weak spots on the monster for the other hunters to target. As the medic, use the healing burst to keep yourself and nearby hunters alive. If the medic falls in battle, the team is sure to follow. Stay alive, medic.
Lazarus, Basic.
Lazarus is the medic. He keeps the team alive. The Lazarus device can be used to bring teammates back from the dead. Use the personal cloak to hide yourself when in danger, or to stealthily revive teammates. The sniper rifle is rapid fire, leaves no tracers, and creates weak spots on the monster that teammates can target, all without making a ruckus. Don't forget to use the healing burst.
Kyra, basic.
Kyra is the medic. She keeps the team alive. The healing grenade launcher creates radial blasts of healing energy. The acceleration field accelerates Kyra and those around her to blistering speeds. The napalm grenade launcher deals fire damage to the enemy. Don't forget to use the healing burst.
Bam! Regen field!
Val advanced.
Heal injured teammates as soon as possible, so your med gun can recharge before another hunter takes damage. During combat, focus on healing the hunter that the monster is actively attacking. Use your healing burst to keep yourself alive. If you don't need it, save your burst for extra healing when a teammate is close to death. Tranquilize the monster as soon as you engage it, then switch to your med gun. The tranq will make it easier for your team to track and fight the monster. If the monster is tranquilized and your teammates are healed, use the sniper rifle to put a weak spot on the monster.
Lazarus advanced.
Hunters can be revived, whether they're dead or incapped. Be patient. Wait on the outskirts of the battle until the monster has lost interest in the body, then move in to revive. The Lazarus device will bring teammates back with no strikes, but their health will be low. Use your healing burst as soon as they're back on their feet. Your healing burst is your only active healing ability. Use it as often as possible to keep you and your team healthy. Make your personal cloak count. Keep yourself alive at all costs. Coordinate with support to keep yourself hidden as much as possible. If you die, no one else is coming back. Spread out your sniper shots so that teammates with inaccurate weapons have a greater chance of hitting a weak spot. Kyra's strength is her ability to heal multiple targets at once. Get 2 or more hunters in range of each healing grenade blast to multiply healing output. When following tracks or bird sign, use the adrenaline field to hurry the team to the monster. Start at the back of the pack to bunch everyone up and avoid leaving anyone behind. When in combat, activate the adrenaline field to help teammates move more quickly. Fire the healing grenade launcher at your feet to heal yourself. Napalm grenades will continue to burn the monster for a number of seconds, so light it up and go back to healing. You'll be dealing damage in the background.
Trapper, Maggie, basic.
Maggie is the trapper. She hunts down and traps the monster. Daisy, the pet trapjaw, sniffs out the monster and its tracks, leading the team to combat more quickly. She will also try to revive incapped players. Harpoon traps can be placed on the ground to limit a monster's mobility, allowing teammates to deal extra damage and escape from danger. The machine pistol has a wide spread, but deals significant damage in a firefight. The strength of the Trapper class is the ability to contain the monster and force the fight. Deploying the mobile arena is critical to your team's success. Hold the equip button to take the mobile arena down.
Griffin, basic.
Griffin is the trapper. He hunts down and traps the monster. Sound spikes can detect a nearby monster. An icon will appear on the HUD. Hold the fire button to stop the monster's movement with the harpoon gun. When the monster brings the fight, use the submachine gun to do some damage. Remember to use the mobile arena.
Abe, basic.
Abe is a trapper. He hunts down and traps the monster. Use the tracking dart pistol to tag the monster, or tag wildlife and corpses. If the monster eats something that was tagged, it will also become tagged. Stasis grenades dramatically slow a monster's movement, taking away much of its melee ability. The faster the custom shotgun is fired, the greater the pellet spread. Slow the fire rate for increased accuracy. Remember to use the mobile arena.
Got eyes on the Goliath.
The monster. Once the monster is in the arena, deploy your harpoon traps, then start dealing damage with the machine pistol. Keep an eye on Daisy. The icon above her head will tell you if she's tracking the monster. Daisy can detect sneaking monsters. When Daisy is sniffing the ground, the monster is in stealth mode nearby. Daisy will lead you in the right direction. If Daisy isn't tracking the monster, lead her around the map until she picks up the scent again. It won't take long. Daisy will lead you in the right direction, but you might need to break away at the end to get in front of the monster and trap it. Once you have the monster trapped in the mobile arena, hide and defend yourself until backup arrives. If you go down, so does the mobile arena. The monster can destroy harpoon traps before they arm. Hide your traps in spots where the monster is less likely to destroy them. Once the traps are placed, lure the monster towards them. Remember to plant some harpoon traps as you enter combat, as these will aid in your team's escape, should they need to. But keep in mind that traps take a few moments to arm. The machine pistol is inaccurate, but powerful. Shoot in bursts, and aim for weak spots in the monster's armor to deal the most damage possible.
Griffin advanced.
Plant your sound spikes as you move through the environment. Choke points and feeding grounds are often the best locations. Once you have the monster trapped in the mobile arena, hide and defend yourself until backup arrives. If you go down, so does the mobile arena. After you deploy the mobile arena, plant a sound spike so your damage dealers can locate the monster and close in for the kill. In combat, keep the monster between yourself and your teammates. A well-placed harpoon can stop a charging monster dead in its tracks and save the lives of your fellow hunters. Wait until the monster notices the harpoon cable, then release the trigger before he can break it. This will start the reload a fraction of a second sooner. By the time the monster has recovered, you should be ready to harpoon it again. Your submachine gun should only be used when a sound spike has been placed, and there's no need for a harpoon. The submachine gun deals little damage, so aim for the monster's head or weak points in its armor.
Abe advanced.
As you move through the map, use the tracker dart on as much wildlife as possible, paying particular attention to easy prey like marsh striders. If the monster eats these creatures, the tracker dart will automatically trigger. Just before the mobile arena goes down, hit the monster with the tracker dart so that you can follow it for as long as possible. Once in combat, keep the area covered in stasis grenades. This slows the monster, effectively neutralizing its melee damage, as well as making the monster a slower moving target for teammates. The spread of the custom shotgun worsens as you shoot faster. Slow down the pace and pick your shots to improve accuracy and damage.
Support. Hank.
Hank is the support class. He provides the team with a tactical advantage. Use the shield projector on a fellow hunter to block all damage dealt to them. Aim the orbital barrage, then deploy it to rain down death from above. When in combat, use the laser cutter to deal heavy damage. Support's Cloak ability is the team's best tool to recover from a losing fight. Activate Cloak to revive teammates or flee the fight unseen.
Bucket. Basic.
Bucket is the support class. He provides the team with a tactical advantage. Explore the environment quickly with the UAV. If the monster is spotted, keep it under the reticle for a few seconds to automatically track it for your teammates. Bucket can deploy sentry guns, making an area too dangerous for the monster to fight in. Use the laser sight to guide your missiles to their intended target. Remember to use Support's Cloak ability.
Cabot. Basic.
Cabot is the support class. He provides the team with a tactical advantage. The damage amplifier multiplies all damage delivered to the target by your teammates. Dust tagging covers a large area in radioactive dust that outlines all creatures caught inside. The rail cannon emits an instantaneous blast that can blow through objects and damage creatures on the other side. Remember to use Support's Cloak ability.
Hank advanced.
In combat, shielding your team is more important than dealing damage. The shield projector's battery will not recharge if it's being used. Pull the trigger only when a teammate is about to take damage, so the battery starts recharging sooner. The shield projector has considerable range. Try to get up high and protect your teammates from afar. The orbital barrage can be used defensively to force the monster away from an object or a downed hunter. The laser cutter is extremely accurate. Go for headshots or holes in the monster's armor. Use your cloak to protect your team. In-capped hunters and high-value targets, like your medic, can benefit from a well-timed cloak.
Bucket advanced.
Use your UAV to scout ahead for the monster, but don't stray too far. Your body is vulnerable. Once you track the monster, return to your body and regroup with the team. Your sentry guns can be used to create a defensible area. Deploy your sentry guns as soon as you enter combat, but make sure you spread them out. A good monster will destroy clustered sentry guns with a single attack. Once you have deployed all of your sentry guns, switch to your guided missile launcher and join the battle. Sentry guns can be deployed near in-cap teammates to force the monster away from an easy kill. Before the mobile arena expires, launch your UAV and track the monster. Guided missiles will detonate when they get close to the monster. Pinpoint accuracy is not required. You can fire multiple missiles and guide them all to the same point with your laser. Use your cloak to protect your team. In-capped hunters and high-value targets, like your medic, can benefit from a well-timed cloak.
Cabot advanced.
Coordinate with Assault to get the most benefit out of the damage amplifier. When Assault can't engage, switch to your rail cannon and deliver the damage personally. The rail cannon can deliver reduced damage when shooting through walls. Use this in combination with dust tagging to attack the target without being seen. If the monster is suspected to be nearby, dust tag and find out. If timed properly, dust tagging can be dropped in front of a monster's path.
Okay, now we're doing game modes. Hunt tutorial.
In Hunt mode, a Stage 1 monster has been spotted in the area. Hunters are called in to eliminate the monster threat as quickly as possible. The monster gets a head start at Stage 1 and needs to flee the area, kill wildlife, eat to gain energy, and stage up to become bigger and more powerful. The hunters arrive shortly after the monster and must track down, trap, and kill the monster before it gets too big. Monster tracks, broken trees, animal corpses, and bird sign are all indicators of the monster's presence. The round ends when one team is eliminated, or the monster makes it to Stage 3 and destroys the power relay.
Rescue tutorial.
In rescue mode, the hunters have been called in for a search and rescue mission. A monster has attacked the facility and is still in the area. Groups of colonists have fled into the wilderness. Hunters need to locate, revive, and lead each group of survivors to a rescue shuttle. The round ends when the majority of survivors have been rescued or killed.
Nest tutorial.
In nest mode, monster eggs have been discovered in the area. The hunters are called in to destroy them. The alpha monster must defend the eggs and can even hatch one to gain a minion to fight at its side. The round ends when one team is eliminated, or all of the eggs and minion are destroyed.
Defend tutorial.
In defend mode, the transport ship is loaded with civilians and is fueling up. A horde of monsters, led by a Stage 3 Alpha, is inbound. The ship's fuel pad is protected by 2 reinforced walls, each powered by a single generator. Hunters have been called in to defend the generators until the ship can finish fueling. If the ship finishes fueling, or the Alpha Monster is killed, the hunters win. If the ship is destroyed, the monster wins.
Evacuation tutorial.
In evacuation mode, the planet is overrun. All colonists are evacuating Shear. The transport ship leaves in 5 days. The hunters must save as many lives as possible across those 5 days by eliminating the monster threat. The monster seeks only to destroy. Each day, players get to choose a mission. The outcome of each mission will affect the next in significant and unique ways. For example, if the monster destroys this power plant, the next mission will have radiation clouds, which will damage the hunters. If the hunters win, turrets will be powered up in the next map that will attack the monster. These are just 2 examples from a large variety of map effects that significantly impact gameplay from map to map. The winner of each mission will be granted bonus XP to be collected at the end of Day 5, where everything will be won or lost. Each additional playthrough of Evacuation results in different combinations of mission types, environments, and win-loss effects, totaling over 800,000 possible combinations for the ultimate in replayability.
Hunter introduction.
Are you sure about this, Marshal? These creatures overwhelmed colonial security forces in less than a week. Clearly we're dealing with something far beyond ordinary wildlife.
Clearly. Take us in, Bucket.
What could have done this?
Apparently, the things we were hired to kill. I just got off the line with Colony Command. This is no longer a wildlife problem. It's a full-scale evacuation. Gear up. We drop in 5.
Join the team. See the galaxy. Failed to mention drop into a meat grinder in your sales pitch, boss man.
There's a lot of people down there, Abe. They're gonna die without our help.
Bucket, any idea what these creatures are?
No one seems to know. Colony records state unknown species of megafauna, extremely cunning, aggressive, with an alarming rate of growth and reproduction, and a ravenous appetite. They are likely not native to...
Monsters. We're hunting monsters.
And we're supposed to evac the whole damn colony? Hope these folks are used to disappointment.
Right now, they're used to getting eaten. We're gonna cover their retreat. Get as many people off-world as we can.
Fine by me. Always wanted to lead a desperate retreat against impossible odds.
It may be desperate, but nothing is impossible.
What's our time frame?
Last transport leaves in 5 days. Anyone we get to that ship is a win.
5 days of battle and glory. Markov here thinks he's on vacation.
5 days spraying fire, melting faces. This ain't a vacation. It's fucking paradise.
4 versus 1. Well, I hope you enjoyed the extras, being the video gallery component and all the tutorials, as well as the game modes, 4 versus 1 trailer, and the Hunter introduction. Look out for some of my upcoming uploads, which will be gameplay from this game. I've been busy doing other stuff, so I look forward to playing more of this. Okay, hope you enjoyed. Detox out.